I'm sure you've heard the news. The weather has been the talk of the town, and for good reason. Maryland is currently under a tornado watch, and it's crucial for everyone to stay informed and prepared. The remnants of post-tropical cyclone Debby are making their presence felt, and the situation is evolving rapidly. A tornado watch is gripping Maryland. Heads up, Maryland. This means that conditions are favorable for the development of tornadoes. It's not a guarantee that a tornado will occur, but it's a strong possibility. The watch is in effect until 2 p.m. today, so we need to be on high alert. The remnants of post-tropical cyclone Debby are the main culprits behind this weather alert. As the cyclone moves through the region, it's bringing with it a mix of heavy rain, gusty winds, and the potential for severe weather, including tornadoes. Meteorologists are closely monitoring the situation and providing updates as new information becomes available. Expect heavy rain, gusty winds, and potential flooding, especially west of the I-95 corridor. The rain is expected to be relentless, with some areas potentially seeing several inches of rainfall in a short period. This could lead to flash flooding, which is a serious concern for both urban and rural areas. Residents, it's critical to stay informed and take necessary precautions. Make sure you have a plan in place in case you need to seek shelter quickly. Stock up on emergency supplies such as water, non-perishable food, flashlights, and batteries. Keep your devices charged so you can receive weather updates and emergency alerts. The National Weather Service has also issued flood watches, coastal flood advisories, and wind advisories. These alerts are in place to help keep you safe and informed. Pay close attention to these advisories and follow any instructions from local authorities. Baltimore and surrounding areas are likely to see the most severe impacts this morning and afternoon. The city is bracing for heavy rain, strong winds, and the possibility of tornadoes. If you're in Baltimore or nearby, make sure you're prepared for rapidly changing weather conditions. Remember, the heaviest rainfall is anticipated in the western Maryland mountains, with potential accumulations of up to 8 inches. This amount of rain can cause significant flooding, especially in areas with steep terrain and poor drainage. If you live in or near the mountains, be prepared for the possibility of flash floods and landslides. Significant flooding could affect small rivers and streams, and there's concern for main stem river flooding along the Potomac, Monocacy, Rappahannock, and Shenandoah rivers. These rivers are already running high due to recent rainfall, and additional rain could push them over their banks. If you live near one of these rivers, be prepared to evacuate if necessary. Additionally, minor to moderate tidal flooding is expected along the Chesapeake Bay and tidal Potomac River. Coastal areas are particularly vulnerable to flooding during high tide, so keep an eye on the tide charts and be prepared for rising water levels. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and keep updated on weather advisories throughout the day. The situation can change quickly, so it's important to stay informed and be ready to take action if necessary. Listen to local news, check weather apps, and follow the advice of emergency officials. Let's get through this together, Maryland. In times like these, it's important to look out for one another. Check on your neighbors, especially those who may need extra help, such as the elderly or those with disabilities. By working together and staying informed, we can weather this storm and come out stronger on the other side. Stay safe, everyone. As the storm approaches, it's essential to secure your property. Board up windows, secure outdoor furniture, and place sandbags around your home to prevent water from entering. These steps can help minimize damage and keep you and your family safe. Emergency responders are on high alert and ready to assist. Fire trucks, ambulances, and police officers are on standby to respond to any emergencies. It's important to follow their instructions and cooperate with their efforts to keep everyone safe. Community shelters are being set up across the region to provide a safe place for those who need to evacuate. Volunteers are working tirelessly to prepare supplies and ensure that everyone has a place to stay. If you need to evacuate, head to the nearest shelter and follow the guidance of the volunteers. In times of crisis, the strength of our community shines through. Neighbors are checking on each other, offering help, and coming together to support one another. This sense of community is what will help us get through this storm. Local businesses are also taking steps to prepare for the storm. Many are placing sandbags in front of their storefronts and securing their properties to minimize damage. It's a collective effort to protect our community and ensure that we can recover quickly once the storm passes. If you must travel, exercise extreme caution. Drive carefully in heavy rain, avoid flooded streets, and be prepared for slow-moving traffic. It's best to stay off the roads if possible, but if you must go out, prioritize safety. Keep your radio tuned to local stations for the latest weather updates and emergency alerts. Many radio stations are providing continuous coverage of the storm, offering valuable information to keep you safe. Social media is also a valuable tool during this time. Use it to share updates, coordinate help, and stay informed about the latest developments. Many community groups are using social media to organize assistance and provide real-time information. While the storm rages outside, it's important to stay indoors and keep occupied. Spend time with your family, play games, read books, and keep each other company. Staying indoors is the safest option during severe weather. Don't forget about your pets. Keep them safe indoors and ensure they have enough food and water. Many animal shelters are also preparing for the storm, so if you need assistance with your pets, reach out to local shelters. Check on elderly neighbors and those with disabilities. They may need extra help during this time, and your support can make a big difference. Community support for vulnerable individuals is crucial in ensuring everyone's safety. After the storm passes, the recovery process begins. People will come together to clean up, rebuild, and support each other. Volunteers will play a key role in helping with recovery efforts, and the community's resilience will shine through. Government officials will provide updates and address the public about the recovery process. Press conferences will offer valuable information about the steps being taken to restore normalcy and support those affected by the storm. Donations of supplies will be crucial in the aftermath of the storm. Community centers will collect donations and volunteers will distribute aid to those in need. Your contributions can make a significant impact in helping the community recover. Stories of resilience and support will emerge as the community comes together. People will share their experiences, offer support, and find positive moments even during challenging times. These stories will inspire and strengthen the community. Rebuilding homes and repairing infrastructure will be a collective effort. The community will work together to restore what was lost and build a stronger, more resilient future. Environmental recovery efforts will also be important. Planting trees, restoring natural areas, and taking steps to protect the environment will help the community recover and thrive. As recovery milestones are reached, the community will celebrate together. Events and gatherings will bring people together, fostering a sense of unity and hope for the future. Through it all, the Maryland flag will fly high, symbolizing the strength and resilience of the community. Together we will stand strong and look forward to a brighter future. Stay safe, Maryland, and let's weather this storm together.